Clouds over the Twin Cities as we get a look from downtown Minneapolis. And we are going to see that snow, but probably not until late this morning. Here's the timing pushing into the metro. I think by noon. That might be a little bit late. It could get here as early as 10 or 11, and it'll hang on with us here through the afternoon and into the evening. That's going to slow down the evening drive for sure. Should stack up to about 2 to 4 inches here in the Twin Cities. You can see all those counties under the winter weather advisory until 9 o'clock tonight. Going to be a couple of pockets, get up to about 5 inches of snow, but 2 to 4 for most of us. The weekend that follows, not great. It's not great. 18 is the nice day tomorrow, and then it gets really cold Saturday night into Sunday morning. Wind chills around 25 below Sunday morning, and a high of just 2 on Sunday, which would be the coldest high temperature we have ever recorded here in the Twin Cities on March 3rd. That's something to look forward to. Okay, instead of asking you to complain about the weather, we have done that enough lately. Instead, we're going to talk about something a little bit more fun. Today is Read Across America Day, so I wanted to know, what is your favorite Dr. Seuss book? Big fans in our house. That's Henry in the middle with the cat in the hat on. So a couple of years ago, for his second birthday, he wanted a hat-themed birthday party, and that, of course, is the single greatest hat you can get. So I want to know, what's your favorite? Is it The Grinch? Is it Fox and Socks? Is it Hop on Pop? What's the best Dr. Seuss book? What's the one you still think about, maybe as an adult, right? If you're watching on Facebook or on Twitter, leave a comment, and we'll read through some of those coming up in just a little bit. All right, Minneapolis drivers, have you figured out where to park yet? It is the third day of winter parking rules. Honestly, I've been reading this story every single day, and I'm not 100% sure on where we're supposed to be. So here's the deal. You're not supposed to park on even sides of non-emergency streets. So if your house number ends in a 2 or a 4 or a 6, park on the other side of the street. Since Wednesday morning, the city has issued more than 350 tickets, but only about 40 cars have been towed.
It was my daughter's birthday. I was just bringing her in presents. There wasn't anywhere to park.
I'm always on top of winter restrictions, and this one here is strange.
It is strange. The winter parking restrictions, we got to get used to them. They go until April 1st. All right, this is the most Edina story ever. I love it. The city is testing out new plow blades that cost 4 times as much as normal plow blades. They are segmented, unlike the traditional ones, which is kind of like a solid metal plate. It's got a little rubber breaking it up. The idea is that they can cut closer to the pavement, so they don't need as much salt. Now, Edina did get a grant to pay for them, which kind of ruins the story for me. But if they're happy with how these things work, the city will buy them for the rest of their 31 plows. A story we're going to be following closely today. A former Minneapolis police officer charged with murder is due in court. In 2017, Mohammed Noor shot and killed Justine Damon Ruschek outside her South Minneapolis home. She called 911 about a possible assault. Today, attorneys on both sides will argue several issues in the case. We'll talk about whether Noor's refusal to speak with investigators can be used against him at trial. All right, let's take a look back at this day in Minnesota history. It's a new segment. We're starting here in the 734. This one's kind of a downer, though. On March 1st, 1881, Minnesota's first state capitol building burned to the ground. Nobody was hurt. 300 people did have to escape during the fire. The building, though, total loss. They did find some artifacts in the basement. These keys were found by a Capitol engineer in the ruins of the fire. A second building was put on the same spot, was later replaced by the state capitol we have today. Kind of cool. All right, a lot of people are talking about this story online. Beverly Hills 90210 star Luke Perry is in the hospital after suffering a stroke. TMZ says he's been sedated and is under observation at the hospital. Perry, of course, played Dylan McKay on the popular series. Most recently, though, he's been on the CW hit show Riverdale. He's young, only 52. Suffered the stroke on the same day Fox announced a reboot of 90210. The Twin Cities Summer Jam might be too popular. Tickets were supposed to go on sale this morning, but that's being delayed until next week. A glitch caused the website to crash when it got a ton of traffic during a pre-sale. The music festival with Aerosmith, Tim McGraw, and Pitbull is this July at Canterbury Park. Okay, take a look at this incredible video. I mean, we've seen Northern Lights pictures in Minnesota, but this just blows that away. This is in Finland last night. Just waves of green and purple. I never get sick of seeing stuff like this. Awesome. Okay, let's get back to today's talker. It is Read Across America Day. The day celebrates Dr. Seuss. Normally it's March 2nd. That's Dr. Seuss's birthday, but that's a Saturday, so we're doing it a day early this year so kids in school can celebrate. I wanted to know, what's your favorite Dr. Seuss book? What book do you still think about as an adult? Cole recently shaved. Cole, you can't see it. He got rid of his beard.
It looks good.
It does look good. Cole, what does the internet say?
We got a lot of love for Dr. Seuss today. We got Linda saying Cat in the Hat. We've got Clark and Cindy saying green eggs and ham.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. I've read that one so many times.
And we have Kimberly Haynes saying my favorite, nostalgia-wise, the ABC book. Love that one. And we've got, let's see, Sharon with green eggs and ham. Eric saying everyone I know cites Oh, the Places You'll Go as their favorite.
Yeah, my wife still has that book. I think she got it as like a high school graduation gift, and I think that's one a lot of adults look back to. Bill on Twitter tells me a family favorite is I Wish I Had Duck Feet. Have you ever heard of that one?
I don't know.
He included a cover photo of it. I've never heard of this one, but okay, Bill. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, says Christy. My mom says green eggs and ham, especially for the Tweedle Beetle battle. And I have to correct my mom here. The Tweedle Beetle battle is in Fox and Socks, Mom.
Oh.
Get it right. You have to watch my kids in a couple of weeks, so I don't want you screwing up the Dr. Seuss books with them. All right, that is the 7:34 for now from WCCO. Time when most of the Twin Cities are on the go. If you haven't already made us your home for mobile news, go ahead and do that. We're going to be back here on Monday at 7:34. Until then, enjoy the weekend and be nice to each other on the internet.